Hey, I'm Pat Porter. I'm the broker for Recland. I want you to grab something to write with. I'm going to give you some real good information about some upcoming East Texas land that's for sale. If you're interested in East Texas land, you need to watch this video. Just be a couple of minutes and then get ready to write down some information that you're going to want. This is about some property that is not on our website. Now, we've got a couple dozen East Texas listings at recland.net. You may have looked at them. You might be familiar with them. But here's some other property that's not on the website that we've got available, and we'll have more available over the next couple of months. So here's how you can get in the loop on these tracks on the front end. There's a couple of dozen tracks. They're in 6 counties in East Texas: Jasper, Newton, Sabine, St. Augustine, Hardin, and Tyler. Most of them are in the Jasper County area, but then the other 5 counties right around there. These tracts range in size everywhere from 5-something acres up to over 600 acres and everything in between. A lot of good recreational and hunting tracks. There's some tracks on the Neches and Angelina rivers. There's also some rural home site tracks, some investment grade timberland tracks. Some of it is ready for first thinning, ready to put a saw in, some good pine plantation, and we've got a package of timberland tracks available as well. So you can get a list of these properties, the acres, the asking price, a little description about them, where they're located. And if you can get a list, if you'll just email me and ask for the list. Email me personally at reclandrealty@bellsouth.net. RECLAND Recland Realty. There's no I in realty, folks. Recland Realty at bellsouth.net. You can just put send me Texas list, or in the subject line just put Texas list, and I'll know what you mean, and then I'll attach that file of those list of properties and shoot them off to you, and then you've got them. Then you can read down through there. If you see something you're interested in, you can call one of our East Texas land agents and foresters and say, hey, I see this 96 acres here, this 32 acres. Can you tell me about it, or you send me a map? We've got digital maps that we can send you on all these tracks that I've got on this list. These boys can email the maps to you, and follow up with you and give you a little more information once you see something you're interested in. Don't call and go, hey, what you got? Because we're not going to answer it that way. There's too many tracks, too much going on, too many acres, too many variables. You look at the list, see what you're interested in, call us, and then we'll send you a map of that track or tracks, the ones you're interested in, and follow up and tell you what we know about those ones that you have interest in. These tracks will soon be on the website over the next several weeks to a couple of months, but until they are, this is the only way that we're able to make them available. The list that you're going to get are going to have a couple dozen tracks that we're talking about. We've also got about that many more that are not on the list that are coming. So if you have some interest in a particular county and you see these timberland tracks, you go, hey, what else do you have that's close by? I'm looking for more acreage, bigger acreage. These guys can tell you what we also have that's not on the list. The reason those tracks aren't on the list yet is because they may or may not have deeded access. That's not important to all of you. It is to most of you, but not all of you. So we've got a couple of thousand acres that we don't have the access nailed down yet as whether or not it's deeded access or not. But there are other solutions for access. You know what I'm talking about, those of you that are a little more seasoned buyers. So we've got tracks that are available that are not on that list, and you're welcome to ask these guys about them when you call. Send me the email, reclandrealty@bellsouth.net. I'll shoot you that list, see what you're interested in. Call Brandon White or Brian White. They're both my agents and foresters in East Texas. They know that country like the back of their hand. They know what they're doing in timber, and they'll be able to send you maps and give you some good information. So anyway, this is just for Texas folks. If you got some interest, I'm giving you an opportunity here to look at some things that nobody else is really going to have access to at this point. So anyway, hope that's helpful. Bye.